So what can you do? Okay, assuming you've been practicing these shifts, uppercut, shift, uppercut, shift, uppercut, shift, uppercut. You've been practicing that. You can work that in to your slip, slip, bob under, right? And instead of throwing under the bob under that 2, you look what you can do. And I'll show you why it can work. You can slip, slip, you bob under, and you immediately go into the shift with the uppercut and follow with the 2, 3, okay? Why is that gonna work? Well, one quick thing you can do is this. Now, one quick thing though is, look, if you're gonna go slip, slip, bob under, you're gonna have to make it a little less mechanical, or you're not gonna do it fast enough. So it's more of a slip, slip, roll under, and one movement on. So it's not slip, slip, bob under. It's slip, slip, and bob under in one move. You see? Just so you know. That's, if you want, in the beginning you can practice slip, slip, bob under, but get where you feel like you can, you know, do it smoothly and quickly, and practice slow to get it smooth. But what can you do? You can do a slip, slip, bob under, shift, uppercut, 2, 3. Now, why even just that uppercut? What's it gonna do? Here's what it's gonna do. Let's say I'm the guy throwing at you, okay? You're here. I'm throwing 1, 2, 3. But you bobbed under, you rolled or bobbed under that 3, right? So my natural instinct will be to try to hit you with the 2. But if you do this shift, you come under, you do this shift, what's happening is you are shifting outside of my left hand. You are shifting out, because see, look, if I was here and I throw 1, 2, 3, right? And you bobbed under that 3 and came out here, you've shifted outside of my left hand. Okay, so if I try to do a 1, 2, 3, and then hit you with the 2, you've come so far over, I can't really throw that punch. And if I try to, I'm going to be off balance. And to tell you the truth, if I try to, it's great for you because you're probably going to nail me with that uppercut. So this is the first part of the move. 1, 2, slip the 1, slip the 2, come under, come out, and throw that uppercut. Stand up, throw that uppercut, right? Now, if I tried to throw it and you hit me with that uppercut, I'm so off center probably, unless I'm just a genius with my feet that I've shifted. I'm so off center. If you hit me with that uppercut, even if you get my gloves with the uppercut, my head's up and you're in a great position to follow that uppercut with the 2, 3. Right? So the move would be like this. So here I am, slip the 1, slip the 2, smooth under, uppercut, 2, 3. Okay, so let's practice that. Let's just see what it looks like if I'm on the bag. I'll do it slow. Slip, slip, come under, uppercut, 2, 3. Easy move to practice. Easy move to practice, right? Here we go. So I'll do it a little bit. I didn't actually stand up on the uppercut very well, did I? So, okay, that's it. Now, what can you follow with that just to make the drill a little bit more something to drill? Well, you threw that last hook. You can step outside and slip, shift back, come up with a backhand uppercut, and then a 3, 2, and then get back and reset. Okay, so the drill would look like this. Okay, so shift, shift, roll under, come out, uppercut, 2, 3, slip and shift, come out, backhand uppercut, 3, 2, and then get back. That's enough. I mean, you start throwing 20 punch combinations or something, it's not very realistic. That's already getting into fantasy land a little bit, because let's say that I go slip, slip, come under, uppercut, 2, 3, and I have caught him. You know, if he's an orthodox fighter, the fact is a lot of times when orthodox fighters start getting hit everywhere, what do? They try to throw their 2, right? Just because it's a natural reaction. That's why it does make sense still to slip an oncoming 2, come out, uppercut, 3, 2. But you know, after you get past those first punches, it's like what Tyson say, everybody has a plan before they get punched in the face. You know, after you get past those first punches, That if you land, if you slip, come out, and if you go slip, slip, come under, you land that front hand uppercut, then the 2, 3 on him, you're in a position just to throw a 2. You've already hit him with 3 punches in a row. If you do that, you're already doing great. Okay, now. But let's see what it looks like if we just attach the next steps to the drill. Shadow boxing, it would be like this: slip, slip, bob under, come out, uppercut, 2, 3, slip, shift out, uppercut with my backhand, 3, 2, come back, shift, shift, bob out, pop, 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 back uppercut, 2, 2, come back, shift, shift, bob out, pop, 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 pop. You see, you can. It's not that hard to do. If you want, you could just keep it going forever. You don't even have to stop to reset. Just for practice, just footwork purposes. Slip, slip, come under, uppercut, 2, 3, slip, come out. Not super realistic. Okay, now. You'll find when you're on a water bag, if you have a heavier water bag, you can do this just like I just did. If you have a lighter water bag like this, it may move around too much, but I'll do it slow so you get a feeling of what I'm doing. Here I am, I'm coming up to him, I slip, I came under, shift out. I can't shift all that because I'm going to be out of the picture, but I'm going to come over here, maybe you can see me a little better. Okay, try it again. Slip, slip, bob under, kick out, uppercut, 2, 3, slip, come under, backhand uppercut, 2, 3. You see what I'm doing? Come back, come back. I'll try to do it once. We'll see if I can get it without the bag going too far out of reach. Okay, so. Okay, you see how it works? Works okay. If this bag was a little heavier, it would be, on this drill, it'd be a little bit better. Okay, that's one drill. Now, if you are a southpaw, this can look the same, but really you probably need to think about also practicing it differently. Now, if you're a southpaw going against a southpaw, right, you just do the same thing. So, because see, here I am, if I'm an orthodox, I slip out off the orthodox jab, I slip his 2, I roll under, shift out, uppercut, 2, 3. So if it's a southpaw, and his jab is a right hand, so what I'll do, I'll slip his jab, I'll slip his 2, I'll come under, kick out, right, uppercut with my front hand, and then I can go 2, 3, or in a southpaw stance, you might even want to go 4 and 1. Okay, you might even want to go 4 and 1. But you see, it still works with a southpaw if you're fighting another southpaw. The same type of move. Slip his jab, slip his straight, come under, kick out, uppercut, uppercut, 2, 3. Okay. Sometimes if you're, that would still work. You know, southpaws actually do things different. But a lot of times what you ought to think about if you're a southpaw is something more like this. You're going to be fighting an orthodox fighter. That means your jab and his jab, you're going to be playing patty cakes. He's going to be over here. This is going to be his jab. This is going to be your jab. So you slip into the inside. If everybody's taught him, they're going to tell him to try to hit you with his 2. So you slip into his outside doesn't make sense. Take advantage of your advantages if you're a southpaw. So instead, you might think about doing this drill more like this. Slip outside of his jab, right? Outside of his jab, come out, do a backhand uppercut, and hit him with your jab hand, right? And you know what you can do then? You can come out, you can do it again. You can keep staying outside of his jab. You can keep staying outside of his jab, okay? I would think about practicing that way, because here we go. He jabs, I slip it, I come out, uppercut, bam. What's he gonna probably try to do? Well, he's probably gonna try to hit you with his 2. So you can come back and slip the 2, come back here and hit him with an uppercut, and then maybe your 4 if you're a southpaw. But if you're a beginner and you want to practice footwork, it's easier just to practice bam, bam. Just keep slipping away from his strong hand, because for him it'll seem like you're a million miles away, okay? Now, there are a lot of like intricacies in this. Some of you who are experimenting, say with a Philly shell type thing, it's a different world. It's a different world. Now you could in a Philly shell do something like you could slip the jab, kind of roll the jab, come back, come under, and then do the same thing. You can do that. I use that kind of as a panic move, like we talked about in one video. But a lot of times when you see guys in the Philly shell, what they'll do, it's just different. They'll be here, and what they'll do is they'll parry the jab, roll the two, but when that hook's coming, they'll get under the hook. Then they'll come and throw it. You see? So they're on the same side the whole time. They're on bop, 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 and then coming. Now that footwork still helps you. That bump and shift, not a pivot, bump and shift, because look what happens if you do it that way, where you caught the jab, rolled the straight, ducked the hook. You're so far down here, it's hard to get a fast pivot on that. But if you're down here and you've shifted, you can do it. You see? I meant Philly shell. A Philly shell stylist, right? Then do it under the eye of your coach, okay? But because like a Philly shell guy, what he will do is he will sometimes he'll catch that jab, roll the two, bob under the hook, the left hook that's coming, and then what you can do is you can use that shift. If you try to do from a Philly southpaw, catch the jab, roll the hook, and catch the jab, roll the two, and you just try to go under that hook. The problem is you're down here. It's hard to get a step and pivot. Whereas if you're hearing bop, roll, come down, you can do that shift out, that bump and shift out, like with the same footwork. So you can still use it, right? You can still use it. But again, last time, basic move, basic drills like this: slip, uppercut, slip to the other side, back uppercut, slip, uppercut, slip to this side, back uppercut. The longer drill against a 1, 2, 3 or a 1, 2, 3, 2 is slip, slip, bob under, come out, uppercut, 2, 3, slip. That was a slip and a shift, uppercut, 3, 2. So one more time. Slip, slip, bob under, shift out, uppercut, 2, 3, slip and shift, come back, uppercut, 3, 2, come back and get set. Okay, I hope that's clear. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can get access to one of these. I just missed that. I hope you have access to one of these, because it's great. There's almost nothing like it when, especially when it comes to uppercut stuff, right? It's just a great tool, So see you soon. Like, subscribe, come back. I'm still taking it easy a little bit because of the flu and stuff like that, but come back and see me. I'm going to keep posting videos, and bye-bye.